Hi, this is Gore. I have with me here a year 2023 Proton S70. This Proton S70 was launched sometime around I think October, November last year. This car comes in 4 different variants. The Executive, then the Premium Edition, then followed by Flagship, and then the top of the range is this car, Flagship X model. Flagship X, the key identification is black color, and then there is a dash cam on the inside of the car itself. Okay, now for whatever kind of Proton X70, they all come with a key fob like this. So you have the button to lock the car, button to open the trunk, and then this one down here is to unlock the car. So to unlock the car, this is the unlock. So press one time, all the doors unlock. Okay, this one also unlock. Then to lock the car, just press this one down here, locks the car. Then there is a trunk opener down here, so stand at least about this distance between me and the car. So this is where I am, and that's where the car is. Press and hold down this button. Okay, the trunk opens up like this, and this feature is useful when you have family members want to put things onto the trunk, but you are very far away. So instead of walking all the way to the car and then open it from the inside, you can just press the button from afar. Then the person can just put the things into the trunk while the door remains locked like this. Then after doing it, just close the trunk, and then the car remains locked position like that. Okay, when you lock the car, okay, there is a light feature like this on the rear to show you that the car actually is locking up. And then on the front, there is follow me leaving home light. Let's have a look. Okay, so lock the car. Okay, then there's follow me leaving home light. The LED lights up and lights up for a couple of seconds, like 5 seconds, like that kind. And then similarly, when you unlock the car, there is follow me leaving home light too. The light actually lights up, illuminating the path between your car and you itself. Okay, the light also indicate that the car trying to tell you, hey, I am here, this is where I am. Alright, so this car all comes with LED lamp. Okay, let's unlock the car and see what's on the inside. Okay, open up. Then to open up the trunk, to open up the hood, it's down here, this button here to open up the trunk, the hood itself. This lever here opens the petrol filler. Okay, let's open up the engine and look at the inside. After that, once you have pulled the lever, the latch has already been released. Then put your hand above the Proton badge and then release the hood. I need 2 hands for this, so I'm going to pause the video to continue. Alright, just now the latch was this one, so I put the hand above here, pull this latch towards this side. And after that, I remove the support bar from over here and anchor into the yellow point. So the anchor point for the hood is also marked by a yellow marking down here. So yellow marking to yellow marking. Okay, this is your brake fluid reservoir down there, then washer fluid reservoir, and then pull this dipstick here to check the engine oil lever. As an engine oil level, pull this lever here to check the engine oil level. The battery compartment is over there. There's your fuse box, and then there's the air filter from underneath here. So this car comes with a 1.5 3-cylinder turbocharged engine paired with a 7-speed dual clutch transmission, just like the Proton X50. Okay, let's close it up and continue with the review on the inside of the car. The key fob review, foot off the brakes. Okay, foot off the brakes. Press the start stop button 2 times so that the car can do the self-diagnostics. Start up and do self-diagnostics. So just wait for it to get ready. So when you see all these lights or checks all done, then put the foot on the brake and then start up the car. Alright, the car starts up, and then that's how you start up the car itself. Okay, on the door trim itself, you have your you have your side mirror control. So this is to adjust the side mirror. This one to lock and unlock all the doors. And then down here, this is your power window control. There is a lock button to lock the power window from down there. Then there is the cubby hole down there, door pocket. And then there's a smaller cubby hole in front. That one, like you can put a bottle down here, 2 bottles inside that you can fit down there. And then there's a door open and close handle up there. There's a tweeter located at the side mirror over here. Down here you have your light control, and then this is to open your trunk from here. So let's press this button. Alright, the trunk is already open like just now. I push the button there to open up the trunk, so that's how it goes. Okay, to release the petrol filler cap, pull this lever down here. Right, with the petrol filler cap finally open, just go lift up the lever and then take out the petrol filler cap like this, and then anchor the strap onto the hook down here like this, so that the petrol filler cap doesn't touch the car body and corrode the paint, because there's petrol residue on the underneath of the petrol filler itself. When you're done, just make sure it's tight like this, and then close the petrol filler cap. Okay, this is the instrument cluster for the Flagship X model. So everything is digitalized. You have your multi-info display, speedometer, and then the graph showing the car moving like this, but the car is actually not moving lah. Okay, then you also have the door ajar warning down here. So if the door is open, you can see that the door ajar is already they already alert you. And then if I'm not putting on the seat belt, the seat where I'm seated is red in color. Then there's a gear in location down there, so parking, reverse, neutral, and drive for this purpose itself. So once you change the gear, yeah, that's how it goes. Alright, so just showing the change of gears like this. Okay, so on the right stop you have your wiper control. So wiper, this one, push it upward for intermittent wiper, and then this one adjusts the speed of the intermittent. So this is the end point. Then pushing a little bit higher, the wiper actually sweep fast, more frequently like this. So this is just now was 16, 20, 21. So probably about 10 seconds one time. And then if I twist this one all the way up, so let's see how fast it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 seconds like this. So this one is a variable intermittent wiper. Then push it up again, this is regular, and of course the topmost is the faster speed. Okay, washer, pull the lever towards you to dispense washer fluid on the windscreen, together with a few sweep of the wiper. Then on the right stop you get your light controls. So this one is set to automatic headlight. Okay, then this one is for position light. So position lamp is turned on, and then this one is actually for permanently on your head beam, and then this one is a position lamp. And then the last one, turn off your lights down there. Okay, light has been turned off. And then if you set to automatic, then the sensor is in front over there. There's a automatic sensor for the car itself. And then you get aircon controls over here. Alright, this one turns on and turns off the rear demister. So rear demister turn on by showing that one blue color. Okay, and then you can turn off the rear demister actually also by touching the touchscreen itself. This one activates the front demister. Then the aircon is actually coming out from the vent over there. Right, And then this one activates and deactivates the recirculation. So now it's actually showing fresh air mode. The light is off, is fresh air mode. If the light comes on, then it's recirculation mode. So keep the aircon on recirculation mode when you are driving in the city. And then if you drive on the expressway, occasionally switch on the fresh air so that the car can take in the fresh air to replenish the oxygen that is already used up inside the car itself. So activate the fresh air so that the car can take in fresh air outside to replenish the oxygen. This one actually set for automatic climate control. That means the fan speed go to maximum, the cooling also go to maximum. However, you can control the fan speed by pushing this button down here. Pushing it down actually reduce the fan speed, and then pushing it up actually activates the actually increases the fan speed. And then you can override the speed. You can override the temperature of the air condition by pushing this button here to reduce the temperature. And then while pushing it up actually increases the temperature. So you can see the temperature increasing, internal temperature increasing and decreasing like this. And then this one activates the hazard light, and then that goes there. Pressing again turns it off. The main blower from the air condition are coming up from over there itself. You can set different mode of aircon by activating the air condition on the display, and then by selecting the buttons down here. This is main blower, and then this one here is the main floor blower. If you set this one, floor blower, and then you can see the picture from like this. Okay, so main blower is on. So if the main blower is on, the aircon show from here, and then this is the floor blower. And then if you tap on this one activates the upper blower. That means you want to redirect the air condition to the windscreen. So that means touching that button just now, touching this button just now, it actually activates the what they call it, the front air demister. Okay, similarly, if I press this one down here, it also blow the same direction. Only thing is, if I press this one, the fan speed automatically jump to maximum. Okay, and then if I activate it, fan speed go to maximum, not maximum, nearly maximum. And then after that, the pressing it again returns back to this mode. I'm setting it to frontal mode, like this. Okay, there is a USB port down here. This is usually for the player itself. The charger ones are located down there. Okay, so there is a micro USB. Sorry, it's a Type C. This one. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is Type C output down there, and then together with the power outlet. So the owner of this car actually has put in the charger like this kind, so that he can charge the mobile phones and other devices that comes along with the car, any mobile phone he has. Okay, on the center console you have the storage space down here, quite a huge storage space, quite deep actually. And then this is the armrest. The armrest do have a storage space down there, quite high storage space. So there's so much so for the front of this car. On the driver's seat, all the movements are electronically controlled. So this one to adjust the seat back, forward and backward. This one push to move the seat forward. Push it this way to move it backward. This one to increase the seat height. This one to lower the seat from there. Okay, this one adjusts your side mirror. So select the right or select the left side mirror to be adjusted, and then we push the lever to the direction we want to adjust. And then to fold in the mirror, just fold it to this position. It will fold in the side mirror. Then after that, turn it back to open back the side mirror like this. Alright, the power window is a move on one touch motion like this. And then similarly, that side also one touch motion. Okay, and then the rear also the same. One touch operation, window goes down, and then one touch window comes up. You can do this on the passenger side just by pressing it. So one touch motion. All four windows have one touch motion. Then this is being the flagship X model, so there is a sunroof up here like this, and then this one is your interior light. Okay, interior light. Then you have your vanity mirror. You have your vanity mirror over here on the sunshade, and then this one also, one more vanity mirror here on the sunshade itself. Right, so that's how the car goes by. The car is alerting me because I'm on reverse, and then there are people standing around the car. So this car, yes, this car comes with a 360 camera. So like what you seen, there are people just now standing around the car, so it alerts you. Yeah, one more thing on the Flagship X model is the presence of the dash camera down here. So only Flagship X model comes with this camera. And then this is your manual dimming rear view mirror. There's a switch at the back of the rear view mirror to adjust to day mode and night mode. So pick one direction for day mode, and then when you flip it down the other way, it will be night mode. Alright, so that's how the interior is down here. Alright, this is your gear selector. The gear selector is a touch push gear selector like this to shift your gear selector. And then once the transmission is in neutral mode, then you can press the P for parking. This car comes with a soft touch parking brake. So this one releases the parking brake, and then this one engages back the parking brake, and then this one comes with the auto hold. Okay, for the auto hold to work, you need to put on your seat belt and then engage the auto hold. And then after that, the car is in drive. If I release the brakes, the car doesn't move. Alright, the car doesn't move even though it's on drive. Not being pressed on the brakes. Auto hold is on. So that's what the auto hold does. It even holds the car even though it's a flat surface. Okay, now if I release the auto hold, still in drive. If I release the brakes, okay, the car moves off. Okay, so that's what the auto hold does. Do not try this deliberately. There was one time when I was filming the X50, Proton X50, I do get this. The car was in drive. Okay, parking brakes are off. Okay, then I got out of the car. I opened the door. Okay, the car didn't move. The car straight away jumped back to parking gear, and the parking brake engages automatically. So this is a safety feature for X50. Okay, another thing I found out is lock the door, and then if you want to exit from the car, okay, pull the driver lever 2 times. Okay, then the door gets unlocked. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, on the flagship model, on the left hand side of the steering wheel, you have the method to turn on the intelligent cruise control. Press 1 time, intelligent cruise control turns on, and then press this button here to adjust the range, how far you want to follow the car in front to get closer. And then when it reaches minimum, it stays there. And then press this button down here to increase the distance, the following distance between the car in front and your car. And then press this button here to activate the voice control over your Bluetooth. Once you pair your Bluetooth phone to the player, press this button here for voice control. Press this button here to pick up the telephone call, incoming telephone call, and terminate any telephone call. And then these buttons here on the right hand side of the steering wheel controls the player itself, like home screen, mute button, left stick, right stick, up stick, and down stick. And then this mode actually changes the mode of the player. Press this button down here to show the vehicle mode, like the EPS switch mode. Press on it, drive mode, customization, comfort or normal mode, sport mode on the steering wheel itself. The EPS is electrical power steering. Okay, use this one to move up, and then use this one to bring down the menu, this one to return, and then this one to expand to go to the right menu like this. Okay, so this is EPS mode on vehicle, And then overspeed warning, yes or no, activate or deactivate, enable, and then overspeed threshold disable, or and so on. The overspeed is set at 110 kilometers an hour. You can see on the display. That one down there actually is the highway legal speed limit down there. Okay, so pressing the left button returns back to and then if you leave the menu too long, it will disappear off the screen. To get it back again, press again. Okay, overspeed, volume, this is the how loud you want the alert to come to you. Volume down there. Alright, and then maintenance information. So next maintenance 4,993 kilometers away, so Proton set it to be 5,000 kilometer next service maintenance itself. Alright, then press this button to return back here, and then you can scroll to the next menu, navigation, and then the next one, personalized. That means how you like to personalize the display of your car, like setting the different modes of your display like this. Needs to personalize how you like to set the mode of the display. Okay, next one, to check whether the car is in any services needed. Proton, the system now tells you that the car is actually in good condition, and then you're back to the vehicle mode down here. So there are actually 4 modes down there, okay, setup mode, and then this one is navigation mode, and then this one is actually to personalize your car display. You actually personalize the display that side. So if you put it this way, then it will look like this, and then after that, this is the default. This is the one I found the car with, and then things like that. So you can, whoops, yeah, this one, let's see how it looks like. It looks like this, this one. So these are different way to personalize the display itself on the car. Alright, so that's what it does on the right hand side. So the horn pad is located on the Proton pad, so press to sound the horn, and then this car comes with airbag. If I can remember, it has, I think, 6 airbag. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't got the time to look at the brochure, so I think it's 6 airbag. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please comment on the comment section if I'm wrong in this case. The front passenger seat, the controls are manually. So push this one to adjust the seat back, and then there's a bar underneath here to adjust the seat position. There's no seat height adjuster for the front passenger seat. Then down here, this is the glove box. So that's the glove box together with the Proton's owner manual in there. And then on the door trim or the front of the passenger side, you still get the door open and close handle, power window control like this. And then there's a pocket for there's a pocket for you to put on your drinks, bottles, and so on. There's a cubby hole on that side of the door as well. On the back seat, you see the similar layout: door open and close, power window, speaker, and then the bottle holder and storage space down there. In line with the Flagship X model, all seats are leather seat. And then there's an interior light down here, so press this to activate the interior light. And then on the seat itself, there is a door pocket, and then on the there is a rear air condition down there together with one USB power charger and one Type-C USB charger down there together with some small cubby hole for you to put mobile phones and so on. Similarly, you see everything on that side of the car itself. Then on the armrest, there's an armrest you can lower down. So let me try to put it up. There are things down here, so I hope it doesn't fall over. So I did not fold it. I scared the thing drop off from the inside. Okay, so fold on the armrest, and then there's a 2 cup holder down there. Then the seats actually foldable down by pulling this strap up here to adjust the seat. The seat actually has split foldable. To fold down the rear seat, just pull up this strap down here like this. Okay, and then this is the seat, actually 60/40 foldable. The armrest is down and there's some things inside the armrest, so I can't fold down this far enough, but then that's how it looks like. Okay, you can fold down the seat this way. I can do it on the other side. On this side itself, there is a lever for you to pull up and then fold down the seat. The seat folds down almost flat to the back. Okay, so that's how it looks like over there. To return the seat, just have to lift it up and then make sure the seat belt is down here, is clear all the time, so that to prevent the seat belt from trapped between here and the pin over there. So make sure the seat belt is up here all the time when you fold up the seat. Alright, to open the boot, put your hand underneath the letter T, between the T and the O of the Proton itself. There's a button down here, so this is the button, the soft release button. You can hear the tack sound, the boot release catch from opening. The boot space is very huge for the car down here. Then underneath the Proton itself, there is your tools and your spare tire. The spare tire is a 16-inch spare tire, and together with the tools down there. So this is a temporary spare tire only for you to go to the tire shop to get the tire replaced in case of there is a puncture. So when there's a puncture, replace the broken tire with this, drive to the tire shop immediately and get it fixed. This car itself comes with a 17-inch rim, shot with tires of 205 50 series 17-inch. And then similarly, the back also has the same tire setting. And then the rear, you get the solid disc brakes for brakes. And then the front is a ventilated disc brakes. Right, while in drive mode, you can set the car to manual transmission by pushing it this way. And pushing this way, it shows the M1. M1 actually means the car is now in manual transmission. So you can increase the speed, and then you need to shift up and shift down on the transmission by doing like this. So to shift down is this way, and then to shift up is this way. Okay, the car only allow me to go to manual 2 because of the position, the speed of the car. So I'm switching back to manual 1, and then if I pick up this way, then I need to switch manually into upshift. This way, upshift manual, and then that's it. And then when I slow down, however, the car is intelligent enough to downshift automatically. Alright, so downshift to first speed. And then to return to drive automatic mode, just push the lever down and it goes back to D. This is for driving off in automatic mode. Okay, to activate the cruise control, press this button down here, accelerate to the speed that you want. Okay, when you have reached the speed that you want, push this one down to activate the cruise control. So the car can now cruise at 34 kilometers an hour. To increase the acceleration, push this one up to increase to 35 actually. And then after that, let the car run on itself. And then the car is now able to detect that there is a road change. Oh, cannot, because I think the lines are not clear enough. Okay, so this car has now been set for 35 kilometers an hour. Oh, it can detect now. Okay, you can see now the car is actually driving itself, but once the lines blue, the car can drive by itself lah. But the lines are black, that means the car cannot drive by itself. And then if there's a impending collision in front, then the car will alert you from here. So once the line changes to blue, the car can drive by itself. But once the lines are black, the car cannot see. The car can steer by itself already. Alright, just now can for a moment it can Now this kind of road cannot already, because it is already no more lines on the road. Okay, so that's how the glimpse into the ICC is. Right, I've set the car to reverse this way, and then the display changes into the reverse camera. So if I'm reversing, this is where the two yellow lines indicate where the car is going to roll to, and then I also got a 360 camera on the side, so I can see exactly where the car is going to, whether I'm going to hit anything at the back. Now should I turn the steering wheel this way, okay, it also indicates that that's where the front of the car is going to turn, and then this is also activate where the wheels are going to turn to, similarly to this side. That means the yellow line here indicate where the wheels are going to roll to. Okay, and then there's a message at the top there, forever please check surrounding for safety. So this message is there all the time. Alright, so if I put it back straight and I reverse, okay, that's how that's the position itself. And then if I get too close, then there's going to be a warning that I'm getting too close to an object. I shall not test the reverse sensor. The car is already alerting me that there's something at the back down there. Alright, so this is the part for the reverse camera itself. Thank you to Route Hunter for making the Proton S70 available to me to make this video. Thank you so much to them. Alright, this has been the quick review of this Proton S70. When I get more chance on the car itself, then I will make a full video review. So this is just to introduce you to the car and to give you to show you what the car is, So to my next video, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you like this video, and please click the like button if you like the video. Please click on the subscribe button to receive further updates on this channel, and click the like button if you like this video. So again, thank you for watching. Bye bye.